And people can actually own a piece of the stadium, from seats to signs to the turf. Items that make up the stadium are now up for auction. And joining us live in studio to talk about some of those items up for sale is Alicia Brandt with Oahu Auctions. Alicia, we're so happy that you're here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is a bittersweet time, like you mentioned, for a lot of people who hold so many special memories from Aloha Stadium. But tell us about this auction and how they can preserve a piece of history.
Yes, okay, so I'll be talking about the auction. Just wanted to say we are tremendously honored to be working with the Aloha Stadium staff in this endeavor, and our goal is to connect the public with their memories of the stadium. And for some, these are very profound memories that were tied to decades of events and time spent with family and friends and loved ones who may no longer be here.
Years of special memories. And so,
yes.
Right now we're looking at some of the items that are up for auction. Tell us about some of these items.
Okay, so in this auction that we just launched and in other upcoming auctions, we're offering to the public everything that can be reasonably and safely removed from the stadium for those who want to preserve a tangible piece of the stadium. So in this auction that we started, some of the items that people can find would be lots of signage that were removed from the stadium, and these really large vintage black and white photographic images that were removed from overhead sections of the stadium. We've thrown in some football, Pro Bowl footballs and memorabilia. I mean, even furniture, of course, because these will have to come out of there eventually. And seats, turf sections.
And speaking of the seats, you actually brought a seat. Why don't you hold that up and show us? You brought part of a seat with you to show us
Yes.
here today, right?
Right, so lots of seats in the auction, and we're offering these in 4 different variations. So this one that I have here that I'm holding up is the actual seat back. So this is like the backrest of the stadium seat. And then we're also offering the bottom, the actual seat, as a second option. And then a third option would be an actual single seat with the armrest complete. And then the fourth last option would be a pair of seats with the frame. And keep in mind that the ones with the frames, once they're removed, they're not freestanding. So think of like the movie theater seats. So they're mounted, kind of there's the wall that they're mounted to. So when they're removed, they won't really stand flat on the ground. So the more industrious and creative among us, I guess, can fabricate something to make them work.
Oh, it is so amazing that you can just have that in your house or wherever you want to put that. So what about for people on the neighbor islands, or maybe some residents who might have moved to the continent? Can they still order these auction items, and will they be shipped to them?
Yes, so we're going to be mindful of former Hawaii residents who are no longer living here on Oahu, or even neighbor island residents. So these we've put into the auction smaller items, the small sections of turf grass, for example, commemorative coins, and of course the seat back and the seats can also be purchased and shipped to whoever wants these. These are very lightweight and shippable.
Awesome. Well, we really appreciate you stopping by to, give us some insight into the auction. And again, you can find a full list of the auction items up on our website, kitv.com/link. So Alicia Brandt, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Excited and looking forward to tomorrow as well. Marissa, back to you.